Right now on Denver 7, it's Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Will the Avs take a commanding lead or leave Tampa with the series tied up?
We'll have to check tighter than we did in Game 3.
But it's not easy, on the road, and they make it tough on us.
The other big question before tonight's game, whether Darcy Kuemper will start between the pipes.
He's elevated his game when we've needed him to this year. He's been a guy that we've leaned on all season long.
From Denver to Tampa, we're bringing you team coverage and everything you need to know to get ready for Game 4. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jason Grenauer. The countdown is on to Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Puck drop just about 2 hours away, and all eyes are on the Avs to see how they will come back after that tough Game 3 loss. Now, we have team coverage tonight on Game 4. Our Russell Haythorne is down south in Tampa, live outside of Amalie Arena. But first, let's get on over to Sports Director Lionel Bienvenu here in studio for a preview of tonight's huge game. Lionel.
Well, Jason, I think this series has now come down to the goalies. Darcy Kuemper will once again be the starter in Game 4 tonight. He gave up 5 goals on 27 shots in Game 3 and got pulled by Coach Jared Bednar. So how will Kuemper play tonight? For the Lightning and defending Stanley Cup Finals MVP, it's Andrei Vasilevskiy again. Looks like he's found himself after he gave up 11 goals in the first 2 games. Vasi made 37 saves on 39 shots in Tampa Bay's Game 3 victory. He was back to his Conn Smythe Trophy winning self, which is not good news for the Avs. If Vasi stays that way, if he stays hot or gets even hotter, as we know, hot goalie can make or break a series. We saw it in 2001 when the Avs won the Cup and Patrick Roy was the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. So here's the plan for the Avs going into Game 4 tonight.
You're playing a hot goalie, you have to make sure you're getting quality looks, and you have to make sure you're getting enough quantity as well. So there's a balance there that we found with our group. You have to keep creating quality looks of your own. I thought we did that in Game 3, almost as well as we did in Game 2. We didn't shoot as well, and he had a better night, and now we got to go repeat it again.
I think a big thing here early in the games, just get a bodies at the net, he's a good goalie, so we have to get in front of him. It's tough for any goalie if you don't see the puck. So that's the one thing we can for sure be better than in Game 3.
Bodies in front of the net. Got that? Jason, the Avs have outshot the Lightning in every game so far, so they got to keep it up. Keep shooting, push the pace, attack. Good things usually happen for this team when they do that. We'll see how it goes in just about 2 hours.
All right, Lionel, thank you so much. We want to turn now to Russell Haythorne. He is live down in Thunder Alley outside of Amalie Arena. And Russell, any optimism still out there among Avs faithful?
Oh, tons of optimism, Jason. I mean, come on, we're still up 2-1. Check it out, though. This is the plaza outside Amalie Arena. This is what they call Thunder Alley. And once again, we're 2 hours before puck drop, and there's already a huge crowd gathering. They have a marching band out here. They have the mascot out here, and they even have a band playing on stage right now. But we found some Avs fans. This is Brian and his 10-year-old son, Jackson. Brian is originally from Strasburg, moved to Orlando. How long have you lived in Orlando, Brian?
We've been in Orlando for 7 years, 6.5 years.
Tell me about this year, this team, and how you're feeling about the Avs' chances at this point after Game 3 on Monday night.
Game 3, you got to, back-to-back champs, they're going to do that. I am not overly concerned at this point. I hope we can win tonight and finish it up in 5 back in Denver. This team is just too much fun, too young, too much speed.
How special is this team, and what is it that you like so much about them?
This team reminds me so much of the 01 team, really the 96 team too. I mean, we had Bork back then. We're not playing for an old guy right now. We're going to win our first of a lot. This team, it's something special, man. They're just too fast.
You think this team is perhaps a champion this year and a repeat champion after that?
Yes. Not to do the LeBron, not 1, not 2, not 3, but we're going to win a couple. I hope we start this year.
Awesome. And Jax, who's your favorite player and why?
Nathan McKinnon, because he's really fast and he can score a lot of goals.
I like that too. I love that about him. And what about that Makar Norris trophy last night?
Oh man, it's so nice to see people just talk about Avalanche hockey and not talk about the altitude. For Makar at this age to be recognized for being the best. Now Yossi's a great player. I'm glad Makar was able to win it at this young of an age. Super exciting.
How'd you get tickets, and what a special experience for 10-year-old Jax?
So I'm going to be honest, I bought the tickets when Sweep was still available, and we weren't going to give up these tickets. We just got tickets, and we just kept them, and it was a Father's Day gift to me, so it couldn't be any better.
Awesome. Happy Father's Day. Jax, let me hear your best Go Avs.
Go Avs!
Brian, you got anything in you?
Go Avs, go. Let's win it in 5.
I agree with that. Let's win it in 5. Let's get this win tonight, and let's go back home for Game 5 and win it on Friday night in Denver. Jason, we'll toss it back to you for now.
Russell Haythorne there down live in Tampa. I saw plenty of burgundy and blue behind him, just like plenty of burgundy and blue that you can expect out here in Denver. The watch party at the Tivoli Quad just opened up their gates. Definitely a great time going to be had there. This is what it looked like here inside Ball Arena. If you wanted to go to this one, though, you would have to already have tickets because that party inside Ball Arena, again, is sold out. Now, the Avs, as you heard Russell mention, will officially have the best defenseman in the NHL on the ice tonight. Cale Makar won the Norris Trophy last night. He led all NHL defensemen with 28 goals in the regular season. Cale says, though, he's not really into awards right now. He is focused on the Stanley Cup.
Goes back to a team award. Obviously, this wouldn't be capable of doing without all the right guys around you. For me right now, it's just I've already kind of forgot about it, and you got to move on. That's the kind of mindset you have to have at this time of the year.
Makar is the first Avs player to take home the Norris Trophy, and the Avs' Joe Sakic was also named finalist for GM of the Year. Denver 7 is your home for the Stanley Cup Final. Our pregame show starts right here at 5:30. The game then starts at 6, and make sure to stay with us after the game for our postgame show, as well as Denver 7 news at 10.
The Senate is on track to pass new gun reforms this week. The bipartisan measure calls for stricter background checks on young buyers, more penalties for gun traffickers, and money for states to improve school safety and mental health initiatives. A Senate vote is expected by Friday. After that, it would move to the House, which is expected to quickly pass the measure. Well, topping the newsfeed, Moderna says today its new booster provides good protection against the Omicron subvariant as well as the original Omicron. It's not yet approved, but Moderna says it could be by this fall. Some lawmakers are hoping to extend the pandemic relief that brought free meals to more school children. They introduced a bill this week to do just that. Right now, the school meal waivers expire at the end of June. Schools have already made contingency plans for summer feeding programs. Well, more baby formula is coming to store shelves. Health and Human Services trucks will be driving about 6 million bottles worth to the U.S. from Mexico this weekend. It's the Gerber Good Start Gentle brand. Health insurers will soon be required to give you a better idea about prices to help you shop around for your care. We're looking into how well these tools are working with hospitals who have been required to do this for months.
Plus, people are heading to Northwest Colorado for this year's Rainbow Family Gathering. Up next, why the event could pose a serious risk to Colorado's environment.